Hey everybody, it's Phil here at Woods Tree Farm. Thanks for stopping by the channel today. If you've been watching my videos, you've seen me chop up wood with this saw. That is the Stihl MS-181C, right? Yeah, MS-181C. I've had this for about 2 years. It's a small saw, but it gets the job done for the most part. But now that we have this property, there have been several instances where I've needed a bigger, stronger, faster saw, and that's what I'm going to show you here today. Well, here it is, my new toy. So I picked this up at Tractor Supply, and I'll tell you that story here in a second, but it is the Husqvarna 455 Rancher. I picked this up at Tractor Supply, and I used my, what do they call it, neighbor rewards, 10% off the purchase. So this is usually a $449 saw. I got 10% off of that, and at the same time, they were running a deal where you get 3 cans of fuel for free, and you get 50% off any Husqvarna accessories. So I picked up a helmet and face shield as well. So all in all, pretty good deal. Half off the helmet and face shield, 3 cans of fuel, 10% off this saw. So looking forward to putting it to the test. You can see it's still got the guard on it. I haven't put fuel or oil in it yet, so that's what we're going to do first. And then we're going to try it out on this maple behind me that's been blown down since, I don't even know when it blew down. This spring sometime? It's been laying here for a while. So we're going to chop it up. And it's not that big. It's not going to be a test at all for this saw. So we're going to go find something bigger and cut it up as well. So let's get into it. Oh no, not of oil. Alright, so here we go. First start, fuel and oil are in it. I'm going to prime the bulb for the first time. Okay, that's primed. Chokes in. Chokes out. Okay. 2 pulls, already starting to fire. Let's see. right, so there we go. It's right about 8 inches. Don't know if that'll make out on the camera, but right at 8 inches. So this is really small for this big saw. Obviously not a challenge, but in terms of my own productivity now, getting a bigger saw, I'm really curious to see how much faster I can cut through stuff like this when compared to my old saw. With that one, I did notice the blade must be a little bit dull. There's some finer sawdust coming out of there, so not a good test to do that right now. I'll have to sharpen that blade and come back out and try this little test again, but obviously certainly compared to a smaller saw with a dull blade, this thing is doing great. Alright, well thanks for following along today with my first use of this Husqvarna Rancher 455 saw. I'll be using this saw a lot more, that's for sure. I know I said in the beginning of the video we'd go and try to find something bigger to saw up, but I am running out of daylight. The sun is down below the treetops, so it's going to be getting dark out here in a hurry, so I need to wrap it up, put my tools away, and you know, close up shop for the night. So if you like these kind of videos of doing property maintenance and collecting firewood and that kind of stuff, be sure to hit subscribe. I'd love to see you around on a future video. And if you got any comments about what I'm doing out here, by all means, leave those below. I read every single one and respond to almost every single one. So appreciate it. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.